Does life ever feel like you're just on a merry-go-round, going around and around and around? The music never stops, the ride never ends, and you have no way of climbing off that horse, the carousel horse, to kind of see where you want to be, to experience life. Hi, I'm Angela. I'm a qualified mental health professional, and today I wanted to chat with you a little bit about balancing life areas. We all get caught up in the rat race, whether it be with career, family, maybe going back to school, or maybe just the day-to-day living. We don't get our life areas in balance. And if we're spending way too much time, let's say, at the job and our career, where's our time for self-care? And then how does that then impact our lives? It can have some significant impacts to our friends, to our family, to coworkers, to our own mental well-being. If one life area is out of balance with the rest. So thinking first of all, what are our life balance areas? Well, career, family, friends. It could be a social area. We can then have our self-care time. If we're married, we have self-care time for ourselves and self-care time with our significant other. If we have children, family self-care time, family unit time. Then we can have our hobbies. So if you belong to a professional organization, belong to a civic organization, our spiritual life area. Then we have just the maintenance around our own household can be in life area. Hobbies like golf, sports, tennis, maybe you play in a bowling league. Those are life areas too, and all need to be equal. So I consider balancing life areas an equalization of all the significant areas in your life. They all should have the same amount of time. If you're going back to school, let's say, you're going to spend 25% of your time at school, 25% of your energies and time on career, 25% of your time with family and friends, 25% of your time with all the household responsibilities. That's 100%. Okay? We also need to get some self-care time in there too. So now you need to pull 5%, let's say, from all the different areas. There's always an equalization when you add on another life area. Think for just a moment, all the things that you do in a day, all the things you do in a week, all the things you do in a month, are they equal? You're probably saying, well, no, I spend much more time in my career and my job because I want to advance. Great. It's fabulous to have achievement goals, but not to the detriment. Because if you're spending 75% of your time at work and 20% of your time with family, you're working really, really hard probably to have a wonderful family unit. Maybe get them the bigger house, the big backyard for the kids. But if you're spending 75% of your time just on your career alone, and all the things that you're working for won't matter because family won't be there. So think about all your life areas. Figure out how you can get them into balance. Think about how much happier every part of your world will be. It's much more enjoyable to go to your job if you're not spending 90% of your energy there and never recharging yourself. It's much nicer to come home. Family loves it when you're home and they're not nagging at you because you're never home. If you're going back to school, it's a lot of work. Or if you're in school, it's a lot of work. But just make sure you're not losing touch with family and friends. You're not letting your schoolwork interfere if you're having a part-time job or a full-time job too. Because all that does is just add additional stress, additional pressure, and the more and more that that builds up, when our life balance areas are not in balance, when all those life areas are just simply not in balance, it can create anxiety, it can create depression, it can cause relationship turmoil, it can be traumatic. So again, I'm going to encourage you to think about all your life areas, how you can get them in equal balance, and then see how much happier life in general is. Well, thanks for watching this video. If you have questions or concerns or like to talk more about how to balance out life areas, please call me at 503-841-2142 or email me, Angelie@pillars-of-hope-counseling.com.